Now look at this diagram. Now we are going to understand DPD. Look at the diagram, that how the pressure is being formed internally. So this cell is placed in a hypotonic solution. So this will absorb water. The concentration of water is higher, hypotonic solution, the solute is low, water is higher, and this is, so the water will move from here to inside the cell, and getting that amount of water, cell is getting turgid, full gas cell, and water inside the cell, which is now extra water inside the cell, creating a pressure, extra water inside the cell creating a pressure in a cell that trying to burst the cell. So we can understand that cell फुल गया, इसके अंदर पानी है और पानी इसके अंदर प्रेशर लगा रहा होगा. ओके, पानी इसके अंदर और पानी इसके ऊपर प्रेशर लगा रहा होगा. So that is pressure is being formed, yes, and that turgid cell is making pressure. So that what we call the turgid pressure. That's very simple. We will call turgid pressure, turgor pressure, I think. So sorry, turgor pressure. We will call turgor pressure. I hate this marker really, actually. Turgor pressure. Now the cell is not getting burst. Why? There is cell wall which is opposing this pressure, and that should be equal to each other. If not, then there should be problem. Cell can get burst, but that is not happening because of the pressure is now झेल रहा है pressure. So this both, and this cell wall opposing this turgor pressure through wall pressure, applying, if I push this will also push my hand, the Newton third law, wall pressure creating a ball pressure. Oh said, really this is really bad. So water इसके अंदर कहीं सारा भर गया जो उसके अंदर प्रेशर लगा रहा है, और सेल वाल इसको रोका हुआ है, फटने नहीं दूंगा, वाटर कह रहा है मैं फाड़ दूंगा, एक फटने नहीं दूंगा, रोक के रखूंगा. So both are equal to each other, but they are opposing each other. So turgor pressure is equal to wall pressure, but in a negative format. Why? Because they are opposing to each other, right? So कितना easy concept, yes, इतना easy concept, yes. So what we can say, the magnitude of turgor pressure is equal to magnitude of wall pressure, and that is magnitude of this. But remember the sign, okay? This is more important. We can also add some sign, shoe, and now, but not just let the magnitude. And now we have talked about it, yes. And this turgor pressure, what is trying to do? This is trying to get rid of water. This cell trying to get rid of water. And now let's talk about the osmotic pressure. Now we are trying to understand osmotic pressure. Now look at it. This is plasmolysed cell. What is happening, that I place the cell inside a hypotonic solution. So concentration of water is low and there is higher solute concentration. Okay. So water will move from this cell to inside the solution. So बेचारे की बहुत ख़राब हालत हो गई, पूरा चिपक गया है, चिपटा हो गया है पूरा, वाटर सारा इसका निकल गया है, and I have to save this cell. Now I will demonstrate you what is solute pressure. I am now adding some solute. Okay, adding solute, sugar. Let's sort solute. Just write solute. I am adding some solute. Okay, what will happen? I am adding some solute and कुछ तो फर्क पड़ेगा सोल्यूट से. सोल्यूट होंगे, हाइपोटोनिक सोल्यूशन को ओवरकम करेगा, and there is a higher solute now. Okay, and what will happen? Deep or plasmolysis को करेंगे. So there is a higher solute concentration inside the cell, and now this soil, what will do now? This cell will absorb water, and definitely there is higher solute, so they will absorb water. How it's happening? solute attract where there is a solute, higher concentrated solution, solute, they attract. Why they attract? Because solute, because they attract. So ऐसा क्या, what just happened adding solute inside the solution, that adding solute will make higher concentration, okay, and water flow from higher concentrated solution, low concentrated solution, okay. So कहीं भी low concentrated हो, it has large amount of water, sorry for light, large amount of water, because it's low solute concentration, okay, large amount of water. So water will flow from here to here actually, right? So this high concentrated adding solute is attracting water, isn't that there is a pressure that which is attracting water, isn't that? Adding solute attracting water, adding solute attracting water. वहाँ क्या हो रहा था, दैट पानी इसके अंदर वो प्रेशर लगा रहा था, इसके अंदर क्या है, पानी चला गया, सोल्यूट डाल दिया तो सोल्यूट प्रेशर पानी खींचने लग गया, सोल्यूट डाल दिया तो क्या हुआ, सोल्यूट प्रेशर पानी खींचने लग गया. If I added solute started pulling water, so there is a pressure inside the solute due to solute, and we are calling osmotic pressure, because osmotic pressure or solute pressure, okay, right? Understand it? You have studied this formula actually in your chemistry. Osmotic pressure minus CRT I, right? This is osmotic pressure, formula of the pressure, right? So this is done, and now let me write you. So because this is related with the solute, so solute potential is equal to solute pressure, or osmotic pressure, whatever you want to call. So we have seen two things. What is? We've seen Turgor pressure, we have seen osmotic pressure, and Turgor pressure is opposite to the wall pressure, and we have seen that solute pressure, and now there should be a negative point, okay, there should be potential should be negative, right, and pressure always positive, that's it. And now we have seen two pressure actually, right, and now we are going to add that pressure, and now we are on DPD, diffusion pressure deficit, DPD. क्या देख रहे हो, मार्कर फिल कर दिया, and this is osmotic pressure minus Turgor pressure, okay, this is osmotic pressure, this is Turgor pressure. What is DPC? DPD, diffusion pressure deficit. डेफिसिट है प्रेशर में, किसके कारण, किसके लिए, डिफ्यूजन के लिए प्रेशर इसमें कम है. जितना ज़्यादा डीपीडी होगा उतना ज़्यादा डेफिसिट होगा, किसके लिए, प्रेशर के लिए. तो यहाँ अगर हायर प्रेशर है, यहाँ लो प्रेशर है, इज दैट आई एम टॉकिंग हिंदी, सॉरी, if there is a higher pressure, if there is lower pressure, so what will happen, it flow, anything will flow from higher pressure to lower pressure, okay. And if something is deficit, means that is low, actually it is a telling that I am deficit in pressure for diffusion, this is pressure and this is demonstrating the diffusion, okay. And now this is osmotic pressure that we have seen, this is Turgor pressure that we have seen, and we can also replace by the wall pressure, okay, right, wall pressure, okay, opposite to each other, that we know. So just remember that, okay. And now look at it, if there is a cell with a DPD 1 and there is a cell with a DPD 10, tell me the movement of water. Easily this is more deficit, 10 time deficit, water flow from here to here, simple concept. So this is end of our concept. Yes, we have understood that everything. So thank you for watching, and tell me any hard concept that you are not able to understand. I will explain in a simple manner in English, that I'm trying to learn English, that's it. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you, and tell me if you are if you are weak in any topics, that tell me. I will explain in simple manner. So thank you for being on Becoming Medical.